Hey everybody. Hope you're having a good one. It's Friday. Slate Spire time. It's been a good week. Been a nice week, actually. Like, a lot of things going nicely on the week. It's been like... It was like a holiday week, which was nice. It's been a, like, perfect, like... pre-fall weather week. It's been a Silk Song week. It's been... we had some fun with slimes this week. Just a lot of good things going on in the week. We're doing some more Slate Spire mods. Taking a look at a category that we've continued to hit, and I've talked about this before, but like, you might not expect it, but if we're looking at like types of mods by volume in Slay the Spire, Toho mods are like number one. There's more Toho mods than like any Toho character mods than any other mod I can think of. We've done dozens of them, and I still have another half dozen in the pocket. There's an Alice one I have in the pocket. There's a Romelia Scarlet one I have in the pocket. There's a what's the Hifu Club one I have in the pocket. There's another. It's not another Aya. It's a. I have to look. But anyway, Toe's number one. Arknights is actually, as you might have seen just from like looking at them, like, I want to say number two, just by volume. There's a good dozen of them, and we've gone through at least half dozen of them, but there's still a lot we haven't touched. Our starting health is 76 out of 80. That's interesting. For instance, the one we have here for Reed, was that low shiny or luff shiny, like rough, but with an L? Anyway, Reed here is going to be our one for the day. We've got... That's cute. And we've got summer costume. But yeah, I was looking through ones I wanted to do. This was part of the set that I decided to, like, let's touch today. I think next week will probably be Slugcat. That'll be a fun one to hit. And then, like, kind of going through some of the odds and ends. We just, you know, there's always more. Last week we did some fun times with it, with the mod soup. But today, pick up the flag, Dublin will go forth. Are we like an Irish dragon? I think we're an... Reed is the world's most nicey body double for the IR. Okay. Alright then. Yeah, I've talked about my experience with Arknights in the past, and how, like, I had a lot of fun with the game, but, like, the mobile game where your save gets obliterated, just kind of lose all steam on it. And nowadays, the mobile game of choice that I end up playing is Star Rail, so that takes up, that took up the slot that was Record Keeper, as, like, just a fun thing to be playing. So, but anyway, let's learn what we got here. First time you attack, every time burn one to target. Enemies start with a spark dash normal. Flower of the Dragon. All right. Well, let's go ahead and explore. I like the swish flame animation. So, first time you attack, you target each turn, burn one to target enemies, start with Spark Normal. Burn, deal damage to resistance. When it turns to 0, the enemy gets Burn status. Duration, improve damage of all Spark cards instead. Okay, looks like we're fighting a little bit with possibly fighting a translation on this. That's Once I complete the bingo, that's a square on it. Spark card, when getting into burn status, trigger burst effects, 3 spark cards with name will step. Okay, maybe our cards can give us some more info on what that means. Well, we got strikes. It's strike. We got defends. Their defends. Scorch. Deal 4 damage 3 times. Burn 2. The upgrade makes that burn 3. Okay. So this is high with strength, triple hit, and does some burning. Attach to spark normal. Attach a spark normal to vacancy of target. Add a flame shadow to hand. Okay, attach specific card to enemy's vacancy slot. When vacancy slot is full, detonate spark card first. Each enemy has 3 vacancy. Wait, so like enemies have like orb slots we fill with flames? Is that what we're doing? That's what it sounds like. It sounds like we're filling. This is something I think is going to make more sense in motion than trying to read what we got. I'm going to take the removal on strike. We're likely to get attacks more often. All right. Applies a debuff to enemies and blow up if they die. Okay. Well, we'll take the shop at the end. Hexaghost. And then where do we come from? Where do we go? I don't think we take this shop. I think we take this line. It's like 4 fights, but that's the time to get us some card. If we took this line, we take the shop, but like it'd be a really empty shop. If we took this line, we don't get the elite. So, yeah, we take this one. More Arknights. Okay, we have a tutorial. Good. Burn and resistance. 1. There is a resistance bar above enemy HP. 2. When you burn enemies, resistance will reduce. When it turns to 0, they go into burn state. Okay. So burn is like is a stagger bar of some sorts. That's a lot more, that makes more sense. And spark normal is what happens when it burns. So we have a card that replaces what the burn effect will be. Okay, as I said, this makes more sense in a once we see it. So like right here. So spark will attach a spark normal. So now there are 2 spark normals. Ethereal exhaust, burn 1. So like if I go flame shadow, that burns 1, and then scorch is gonna burn 2 plus the burn from here. So every attack you play first will burn 1. So this should break the burn. Burn and resistance. Mouse on enemies, there will be spark cards. Burn will trigger them. After you use a card normally, resistance will recover 1. So that burned all the burns, and now our foe's on fire. When we play a card, they're going to gain resistance, is what I gathered from that. So maybe we can like reset the burn by letting them unburn and reburn. So like if I play Scorch again, if I defend, and then we Scorch. No, we have to. Okay, we don't get the we have to let the burn reset. I see. We'll take a point of damage for that learning. That's fine. So, like, if I play Spark... Oh! Step normal. So now that we've played 3 normal Sparks in there, it's become Spark End. Which is the big Spark. Okay. So burning lets us set up the things that we have on the opponent to blow, and then like we can like let them cool and redo it again. Stormway. Attach a spark patrol to every vacancy of target. Okay, you fill everything with take 4 damage, put a random card from your discard pile into your hand. Okay. Chase light. When recorded or removed by memory, add a flame light to your hand and burn 1. By memory? Oh, I guess this is this other. mechanic. Draw 2 cards, costs 1 more after played, so recall. Select 1 memory card, default, play it auto, reduce the card's damage and block by 2. If... Oh! So, like, we set a card, and that's attached to this, and it'll slowly fade from memory, I think is... Let's, you know, let's learn. And then Chase Light is like, if you use this in memory, it does the cool thing. Let's pick up life experience and try to build from there. Looks like we got some things to learn, you know? I cannot defend in full here. Apply 1 burn there. Bonk. So life experience, draw 2 cards. Now it costs 1. Description has and can initiate recall. It didn't do a... Yeah, I'm not sure how to take it. Alright, we're gonna... Oh, memory. There's a thing over here. Here we'll record every... Whoa, hold on. Okay. I'm not sure what to make of that. Not repeated, only attack, power, skill. Look, if I play life experience. Didn't do anything with that. Do I have to have a thing that recalls this? Is there like another part of the mechanic I don't quite understand yet? I feel like that's part of it, is that there's a part of the mechanic I don't quite understand yet. Again, it's a, you know, we have exploration to do here. Melt Calamity. Deal 7 damage for each spark card the enemy has. Step count counts 1 more time? Oh, so, okay, step is the advancement. If you triple up on one thing, you get to do a triple blast. Exhaust a card, gain 7 block for its cost. And the sun inside. When recorded or removed from memory. I'm gonna grab the sun inside and just see what Chase Light does. This seems like 0 cost on this seems nice. But I wanna figure out what this is. We gotta learn together. So the sun inside, we can go. And then we get a flame light for, because it's been placed in memory. Okay. So then Flame Light's gonna happen, and that does 4 damage to all enemies and exhausts. So that's a 10 damage attack. Okay. I like that start. So then maybe the point of life experience is that it only recalls recallable things? Like if I go ahead and do this, will it recall the... No, it doesn't recall the sun inside. What does recall do? Now we're gonna attach a spark normal. We're gonna burn you. Attach a spark patrol to a vacancy in this turn after playing a card that costs 1 less. Okay, so this becomes 0 pretty quickly. 1 corner. Every time you play this card, you play card this turn. If it's the same... Hello? Gain a block, attach a spark shine to a vacancy. That's a pretty good block. One corner. Every time you play a card this turn, if it's the same cost with the discard, draw one. So, like, this could just draw a ton of cards? Pick up the improved block. Do some stuff with the vacancies. So the sun inside is like... Okay. So this has 3 sparks. This is 1 spark. I'm just gonna full block on this turn. Howdy. Okay, so if I go spark on you, overwrite the normal spark, and then we go scorch, and then scorch flame, that'll pop that. Okay. So I understand how flame works. But I don't understand memory yet, and that's more interesting to me. Mark all the cards in your hand as doubling. Gain 1 strength. After played, remove from the game if they're from Dublin. When recalled from memory to remove, reset, then move to the discard pile. What is the heroic epic? Obsession. What is Obsession? When this card is recalled, trigger the effect. Choose a round and recall all Oh! Like, so if this is recalled, replay every card in the round? I think is how that works? But how do we recall a card? Let's grab it and see. There are many questions. Yeah, I'll take that. Drop me down 6. I'll go to 74 for that. I don't think I have enough offense for these, and I don't have any potions, so I think I need the HP. Life experience. Spark. Flame. Strike. So there's 2 spark normals here. So we have a lot of extra damage from that. Like, we're gonna be able to get that sooner or later from the power of Scorch and the sun inside, which has... Is that just an island? The blue bar is a fire resistance bar. We have an ability called Burn on some of our cards that burns through that bar. When that bar hits 0, whatever is above the head, so these spark normals, will fire. So we've been setting up these, like, we start with 1 spark normal, which is just 8 damage. We've added a second one, and now, like, if we hit, we're gonna do 16 extra damage on the burn. So, we do this. That burns. We get 16 extra damage. I'm gonna go sun inside. And we get the flame light as well. I'll play the heroic epic. I don't know how we do that, though. I don't know how we use it. And so playing cards resets this fire back up to 4, and then we can burn again. So right now, if we get the burn off, we get 35 damage. However, you know, we have some problems. Luckily, this will do it in one. That'll just fire the burn. Hoofa. Okay, meat on the bone. If we take 2 more damage. Solid. Oh boy, we are. Okay, hold on. Solid a copy of a card in the next round of current. Remove this card from... Oh, boy. Past, current, future. Okay, alright. Remove a card at the start of combat. At the start of a specific round, add it to the top of the deck. I had 1 Heart Knot? Gain 2 block 3 times. Gain 1 Heart Knot when a card is played, auto, or recall. Oh boy, we are. And then this says recall. Does this do it? Gonna be honest, if we could figure out recall and a fire, that would be enough to base around, but then we've got, like, a few others. I'm gonna try and solve the riddle of recall. That's what I want to do. Fire is straightforward. I understand what fire looks like. So it didn't do anything. It didn't... Yeah, this is just a strike. We removed a strike, so it's fine to... Remote memory of Dublin. So, like... If I Scorch, that'll be enough to... almost kill. Then the Flame Light will kill. The damage is actually good for us because it gets the meat on the bone to go off. Increase the damage of Flame Light by 2. Wish 1. What do you mean? After played, record this card in each next specific round? Recall attack from the last round in which memory recorded an attack. Chase Light I get as well. These are like these exhaustible cards that burn off like that. Alright, let's take this out. Yeah, we can remove a block. Yeah, keep taking recall cards until something works, yeah. With the defenses we have, I can probably afford to Aura Chelk. Do I have to trigger them ourselves? Maybe. Hey, Reed. Alright, so what does this upgrade to? 5x3, burn 3, which... This goes to 0 cost. Draw 3. Sun Inside is a strike with a Chase Light. Heroic Epic scries 5. This becomes a strike with a... Disintegrate is kind of the best one here. Let's draw 2. The other thing would be upgrading Scorch so that it's burn 4 and it'll auto do the burn. Or making Spark cost 0 so we can just get it in a turn. Yeah, maybe I have to do something with it. Like, if I play Heroic Epic... And now it's in memory... Can't do anything in here. I don't know. So here's a cool thing. Burn is not a status. Personal Relic does stuff with burn rather than memory. So this isn't artifacted, or it doesn't get negated by it because it's not a debuff. It's on the track. All right, taking the hit's good for us. We got the meat on the bone. So let's go life experience. Wait, why did that do that? So, okay, so that recalled it. Select one card in memory last round and autoplay it. Have I just never played this on anything but turn one? Because now the cards we played are removed from... But like, what happens if I... It recalls a card with recall. So this should recall an attack from last turn? Okay. Sure. Okay. So, like... Bonfire is... better than Orichalk. But Scorch would deal... Let's do that. That'll, like, almost kill next turn. Okay, so, like, Disintegrate puts itself in every round? And so, like, the power of Disintegrate is that it's referenceable on every round. Like, we always have Disintegrate as an attack I can replay. It just puts itself in the future for the Firelight, right? Because, like, so Firelight here, when I play this... first things first, I'm gonna bop you, get you out of here. So I play this. This will replay an attack from last turn. We can replay Scorch. Okay, okay. I now think I understand the mechanic. So if I play Strike here, this should kill. No. I'll block for 10. So, the cards that have recall... So, our cards that have recall have a type of card that they can recall. And they automatically do the recalling from the turn previous, by default. So, that the Firelight casts here, recalls an attack. So it will replay an attack from previous turn. And that's what the memory is set up here for. We can see this is what the last turn is. We can recall an attack from that turn. The recall, the life experience can recall a card with recall. That's why it was, like, not working. Because this is the last turn. There's no card with recall in the last turn. Okay. I now understand it and think that it's something I want to play around with because it seems funny. Regret. Gain 4 block after playing a recall card. Return this from the discard pile to the hand. Yes? Deal 7 if they're at more than half, deal 7 more. And this is another bonfire that adds a... Okay. Sweet. We get to recall the Firelight, which is a card that I'm happy to be able to replay. Okay. We're going to gain another Meat on the Bone trigger, and that'll put us at 45? That counts as a Flurry of Blows variant, I think. Okay, so there's nothing to recall for the upcoming turn. Heroic Epic. We'll do this. And then I'm gonna play the Sunlight Fades. That puts the Flamelight in hand. Recall would be last turn, but we don't have anything for that. And then just the act of playing a card with recall doesn't even need to recall. It gets regret back. Okay. That's powerful. Then we can full block on the turn. Okay. Okay. So then, draw some card. That'll let us replay Heroic Epic. Heroic Epic lets us replay the turn? Like this? So we get to replay every card from that turn. Sweet. Liquid Memories. I want more cards with recall. Obsession, burn. Deal 2 damage, burn 1. Obsession, burn another. Innate, exhaust. Add a random epic to your hand. What the heck? These are wild. So these are cards that, when recalled, you get to do the very powerful zero cost thing. Oh, okay, never mind. There's a mechanic to it. So either you can recall the card, or there's like a, if enemies have X, like there's a I'm gonna pick this because this seems interesting. Sun Inside is fine too, but and these are actually all okay. I'm liking the plans we have available. They're just hard for us to understand, is all. Epic doesn't seem like a keyword as much as a one-off. I guess we'll see though. Okay, so exhaust 5 cards. Shuffle 2 cards randomly in your draw pile that cost 0. So like, if I play it, is that bad? Is that good? I don't... It doesn't seem to have upped when it itself got eulogized. Maybe I have to hold it? Okay. We can recall an attack from last turn. Recall the Scorch. So now, looking in memory, it's still an exhaust 4. Okay, so it seems like eulogize is if we do the thing it has in hand, we get its effect, or if we recall the card, we get the effect. I think? That's my guess as to what that means. It gives us a short-term quest. I'll recall the attack. I wanted to see if that was going to recall a second time. Dublin. Chase Light, draw 2. Wow, that's actually really strong. Huh. Forge, add a random epic, costs 1 more after played. Exhaust, add a spark patrol to every vacancy on target. This is really strong, though. 45 health, that's fine. I'm gonna take the fear potion. We're probably gonna use it. Alright, $300. Going to a shop. Hello, how you doing, Morshu? Branch, that's funny. When a spark card bursts, gain 4 block. So this is gain block when you burn. Never been here. Recall the earliest 3 Dublin cards in memory. Okay. Life experience, recall a recall card. When another card ID is recalled, recall this. What? So this just comes like when anything recalls, Heart Clear also recalls? Ashless. Deal 1 damage for 6 times. Wow, that actually is really okay. You want it? Then we have another life experience, which recalls a recall card, which I think is good, actually. I think I'm thinking about life experience, heart clear, and a removal. Yeah, I don't know exactly how this works, because card ID isn't anything. I'm gonna remove a defend. And we're gonna buy Heart Clear. We're just gonna see how it works. We'll learn together. Upgrade on Heart Clear is to 14 damage. Upgrade on Life Experiences is draw. Same with the Chase or Hopelessness. 12 block on the Innate. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade Regret. Alright. So, Heroic Epic. Go ahead and get rid of the strikes. Trace. Have at least 40 block, heal 4 HP at the beginning of your turn, lose 1 HP, gain 8 block. So if I hold this holds in hand. Okay. Self-retain. Oh! While I'm holding it, I lose 1 HP and gain 8 block? Okay. Alright, hold on. Now you got me interested. Like, this has auto-retain. And while I'm holding it, lose 1 HP, gain 8 block at the beginning of turn. And on the Eulogize, I gain 4 HP back. That's the story of the Golden Bird. Let's regret never gonna regret. Watching... Sunset. If I play Life Experience, will that recall Heroic Epic? And then that's gonna play everything from turn 1. We're also gonna recall... Oh, this is the Scry 3. Discard that. We're gonna recall round 1. That lets us play Heart and Truce and Heart. That played and Heart. Oh my god! That is every single time it goes, huh? But, and now it's gone. One of the things about recall from the recall cards, when you recall a card, you reduce its damage by 2, and then if it hits 0, it goes to it leaves memory. So we no longer remember the Heart Fire, the Heart Flame, because or the Heart Clear, because it went from 10 to 8 to 6 to 4 to 0, and when it hit 0, memory erased. We no longer have it, but it did play 1,000 times and gave us Dead Ring. We'll play this. We'll play Regret. Chase or Hopelessness. That fires the burn, which is 32 damage. Now we just want to play enough cards to re-fire it. My hand is too full. That's one. Recall attack? I guess there's no attacks left. So if I go life experience, recall a recall card, and then we play Heart Clear to put it back into memory. Fires back on, so now we can burn. I could have gotten a 40 block, but I kind of like losing 1 HP to gain 8 block as a general thing to do. So we play a recall card to recall card. We're going to go ahead and recall. We're going to go ahead and recall life experience to draw 2 more cards. That'll recall the Heart Clear. Draw 2 more cards. Let's go ahead and recall Firelight. Firelight goes off, recalls Heart Cast, then they'll recall an attack from... Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I understand the chain that is happening here. We're doing graveyard recursion without a graveyard. Like, when I play Firelight that casts, it's going to replay Disintegrate, because Disintegrate was in last turn. Then Heart Clear is going to fire because we recalled this, because this flash... Okay. This flashbacks with the flashback can Disintegrate. So I flashback Disintegrate, it'll play Heart Clear, Heart Clear. Because, in my memory, there are 2 Heart Clears that fire whenever I remember anything else. These are riders with the flashback, right? So now, if I go ahead and play Life Experience, that recalls Life Experience from the grave as well, but that's also going to flashback the Heart Clears, and the Heart Clears will kill. It has 2 life left, I can just win. I have to, like, the mechanical understanding is more important than 2 damage. Clash. For each, except for this card, for each type of card in your hand, deal 8 damage and burn what? What? I understand why life experience is a rising cost, yeah. I'm sorry, for each type of card in your hand, deal 8 and burn 1? Dragon Blood. Speak to the earth. Okay, so speak to the earth. This is a lot of words to say tutor 3 cards for the next 3 turns. Choose 3 cards in the draw pile. Remove and solid each one to next. That many rounds from current. Solid removes it and then puts it on top of your deck on that turn when that turn comes up. So this is like set up the next few turns. So it's a lot. Clash here just does 1,000,000 points of damage? I'm gonna take that. Runic Dome, Black Star, Pyramid. I'll take Black Star. Alright. What do we got for Black Star? 1, 2... Wow, payoff immediately. Check this out. We got 3 in a row. So Black Star is going to fire 3 times, which is great. I'm probably fine with the shop at 200 gold. Yeah, I'm fine with the shop at 200 gold. Okay. So right now we've got Trace, we get an epic. The epic is if enemy has 5 or less HP, set their health to 0. At the beginning of turn, increase this threshold by 5. The 100 days. Oh, is this epic, yeah, 101. Okay. Well. Let's draw some cards. Clash. So this should just delete this enemy next turn. Wait, it says set there. If there's any enemy at 5 or less. Okay, so will this kill both? So if I play it now. Yeah, the story is the Arabian Nights. We are telling a story to our opponent. No, that didn't go. Like, but we're only doing 1/10 of the story because it's not 1,000 nights. It's 100 nights. It specifically says 101 days on it. That didn't... did I have to hold it for the end of turn, maybe? That might have been it. That's fine. Draw cards. We're fine. We can just go... recall... I'm gonna recall Clash. Status is a card type. Enter living. Whoa. Please help. Okay, we have... Stance that lasts 1 round. Turn all spark cards into living. When you deal damage to the enemy, gain block equal to 25% of damage. Enter dying instead. I'm good. 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 We got stances. It looks like one's defensive and one's offensive, where when your opponent is burned, you gain block or deal extra damage equal to a percentage of the damage you dealt. Dying state was 50% of HP. They lose. We can put up another chase light. I could have taken another disintegrate. I actually like this one. Sure. I kind of like that one sets up in every turn. It's cute. Oh boy. Alright. Regret. Trace. Add 2 random epics. Well, that doesn't do anything, because that was a card that needs, Okay. The eulogizing didn't have a... Like, we have to recall that card. We can't, just normal... Why did I say 60? What was... Hello? Scry... Regret... Disintegrate on you, then we get Clash. Clash hits a couple times, that'll knock you out of the air. Good. Never activate or always activate? I assume never, but I don't know. So I'm gonna draw 2 cards. Now we got the heart. That'll recall the Hero Epic. Hero Epic lets us play any turn. This is the scry from Hero Epic, and then it goes, we'll play all of turn 4. And that recalls the Eulogized card. So we've recalled Der Ring, and Der Ring will make 2 epics for us. Play 7 cards, gain 30 block and 1 blur. I'm gonna go ahead and pass. Well, no, Flamelight's gonna kill, dang. I shouldn't have attacked there. Because we need to learn how it... Another regret, solid 4. I'll take another one of these. It's like free block that keeps happening when we play cards with recall. We don't have powers going on. For X times you play a recordable card, wish 1, recall power. Okay. Recall an arbitrary card in next round? Okay. There's our flexterity. Arbitrary. Keep removing strike defense and move on. No thanks. I will fight. The Arbiter and all the regrets. The Halo 2 are regrets there. Alright, let's get a random epic. Okay. So we get to play Hero Epic. We don't have any other draw at the moment. We regret... Yeah. Give you the spark, and then I'm gonna go ahead and hit... You with the burn? Then you go to 15? Oh no, we drew Clash. I didn't want to draw that. Oh well. Okay. So... Regret... Life experience, replay Hero Epic. Hero Epic, mill these, and then we replay everything in turn 1. Bwomp, 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 bwomp. Deer and Doe. Ooh, deal 29 damage, gain 2 strength. Okay, alright. Regret. Play the Heart Clear on you. And then Sunlight. That's enough for 100 days to go off. Recall the Scorch on you. And that should come with the... Okay, so that should just be the fight then. The 100 days... The missing 901 days should be enough to go off, and then this should go off too. Dublin, deal 2 damage 3 times. Obsession, deal 18 damage 1 time instead on the rebuy. That's cute. I'm gonna go ahead and take another Trace. That's fun. Oh, we just had a close fight on this. Alright. Because that means we just start with a lot of block on turn 1, and then... So we need to deal 40 damage for that to go off. Deal 40 damage for that to go off. So will this reset, or... No, it looks like they'll just wait until we hit enough damage in AoE. That makes it a lot easier. So we take a little bit of a lump here. It's like Regret. We go life experience. Actually, we heart clear first. Then we life experience. That'll recall Firelight Cast. Firelight Cast will come with the heart clear. Firelight... And then... Okay. Then these are set to go off next turn. Heroic Epic. Throw these in the yard. We get the regret back. We can play life experience. That'll replay Firelight again. That'll come with the freebie. We get the regrets. Play our Dublin. And then Clash. Clash currently has status, skill, attack. So this will hit for 3. And then end of turn, the eulogies on the deer and doe will go off. Wait, then the flame, right, the flame. Yeah, okay. So now we've got +4/+4. Regret, disintegrate. Yeah, the epics are all like, okay. Helix. Ooh, an upgraded farewell. Dublin, return 2 random cards. Dublin as a mechanic. I'm gonna take Chase for Hopeness. For Hopeness. Hopeness. For Hopeness. For not hopelessness. But hope, the opposite of hopelessness. That's a draw 3 that does 4 damage to all enemies. Alright. First one is play 7 cards. 30 block and oh boy. Okay. Play the epic. Let's disintegrate to draw those. Heart clear. Life experience. Play the regret. These are now active. Chase for Hopeness. And then I'm gonna go ahead and so then we're gonna gain 2 blurs? Yeah? You got it, boss! Clash is active. We can burn as well. Okay. Regret. Heart clear. And then Scorch. Okay. So now we can go... And then we can recall Disintegrate, and that'll recall Heart Clear with it. Our inheritance. The first time your hand is full in a single turn, exhaust all unrecordable cards. For each card you do, draw 1 card and gain 1 energy. I kind of want the heart knot on this. I want to see what that effect is. Sure. Alright, we got the book. So... play 3 card types in a single turn. Recall any random card. More than 3. Oh, that's a lot harder. When an auto or recall card is played, gain 1 block. Okay. So, I see. That's tough. I like free block. So we can go... Disintegrate? Regret. Bonfire. So this is a thing that's gonna slowly just be... This is dealing 5 damage a turn. Okay, heroic, epic. We'll discard everything. Play the regret. Let's go life experience. Oh, I don't have anything I played last turn that was that? Interesting. We need to get heart clear in the slot. I don't think there's any reason to hold on to this. Ooh, okay, hold on. It is a... Certain. Okay, there's a reason to hold on to it. We just didn't know that. Alright, and that's the fight. Because this will go up to 25, and well... Dead. Captain's Wheel, nice to see. Record a consciousness to current. What? I think I just want more copies of life experience, right? Like, that's the card that makes this all do weird things. I love drawing 3 cards, I'll be honest. So this records an extra card on the... I guess it records a see-through. That's fine. Alright. I'll take the key. We haven't seen a lot of powers, and I need to have that key. Alright, let's get our epics to start. Recall 3 times, gain 1 intangible. The Dream Wonderland. The Dawn. If there are 5 or more cards in your hand, heal 4 HP. Beginning your turn, lose an HP, draw a card. I will pay any cost. We didn't need to do that. Flamelight was going to do it. My buffer! My buffer! Life experience, heroic epic, keep all those on top, replay everything from round 1. My hand is too full. Yeah, sure, you got it, boss. Okay. Many friends now await. We get our block. Chase. Okay. Exhaust 5 cards. Shuffle 2 cards random in your draw pile. Okay. Well, let's go hit you. And then disintegrate on you. Then clash you. So that'll see 2 exhausts. Get on, boys! Eulogize, deal 15. So will that just go off? I guess we'll find out here in a moment. Let's recall Clash. Alright, so will this just happen? Yes! That just goes. It's free. If it's no brackets, the effect is it's already active. Okay. Let's draw some more cards and then recall Firelight, which then comes with the Clash. Hey, we can play curses now. Apotheosis Potion's pretty good. Ooh, another, I'm actually really happy to get another Firelight. This is one of the ones that, like, keeps going and lets us recall for stronger. This doesn't do anything on the upgrade. So Clear Heart, the Heart Clear Heart, I think on the upgrade is kind of important because that's more uses of it in memory. Because it goes 14, 10, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, rather than 8, 6, 4, 2. So that upgrade is pretty meaningful. Trace is an upgrade that's fairly meaningful. Regret's an upgrade that's very meaningful. This one is not. The chases are all fine. Let's take the damage from the Clear Heart. That's a lot of extra damage. 30 extra damage? Yeah, that's true. All right, 300 bucks, 300 trucks. What do we got? Mirror? Double a card? Okay. Fan's pretty good. Regard as recall, the first... I take the win. Another chaser helplessness. Chase fire. When burn 1, increase the spark. We can remove for 50. We should do that. A second Heart Clear would be a nice addition. A second Hero Epic is also not a bad one either. Because Hero Epic is replay every single card on the round. Those get better with the life experiences, because the life experiences are how we replay the Hero Epic. It's weird, we have to play this and then on another round we have to like recall it. I think we do the removal, that one's pretty sure. Hero Epic doesn't create epics, but it replays everything in the round, which means it would replay exhausted epics. which I think is the idea. I want to remove a defend again.
Lamp oil.
Yeah, let's copy. Let's copy Heart.
You want it?
I want an energy relic. That's a missing piece right now in my mind. The upgrade here is like draw on a lot of things. There's not a lot of like draw on a lot of the life experiences of the chases. More block on the regret. More draw on disintegrate. Kimley, I think, just goes to 4 times. This just goes to upgraded strike. Clash. That's a lot of damage. Clash usually hits 2 to 3 times, so this is like an 8 to 12 damage upgrade rather than anything else. I also don't hate upgrading Spark to free, because we don't use it a lot, but like, it being free means that it's usable rather than unusable. That's probably a best way to make sure we... Yeah, Clash, not the Urza's Saga one. Urza's Legacy one. I'm gonna upgrade the Spark. We draw so many cards, it's really energy is kind of the limiting factor on plays. Spark isn't doing a lot, but it... Alright, so let's get our epics first. So... let's go Chase. We'll play our heroic epic. We'll go ahead and play Heart Clear into Memory. And life experience, another Heart Clear into Memory. And then this will get us 2 epics. Okay. Recalling 3 times gets us intangible. Going to 40 block gets us heal 4. This is gonna get us block, and then... So we can go... Regret, life experience... and then Heroic Epic plays everything from last turn. 8 cards. Play them all. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, are you familiar with Past in Flames or Yawgmoth's Will? I think this is the 10 Drills of Agony, is what we're playing with here. I'm pretty sure we've built a Storm deck. Lunchtime, boys! Underworld Breach also. I'm actually going to pick this up. I think a couple 0-cost attacks won't hurt to be in our deck. I'm going to take the recall here. Alright, first things first, check the traces. Wonderland and Golden Bird. Sweet. Let's draw some extra cards. I want to set up Clash. And then draw some more cards. There's Hero Epic. And then we can go ahead and play a couple attacks. I'm gonna pass on the rest here. Okay. Regret, regret, Heart Clear. We're gonna go ahead and grab the copy of Life Experience, play it, and then recall Heroic Epic. And that's going to restart the whole chain again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Recall Clash, please? Let's put another Heart Clear in there. And then... yeah. Lost Branch as a whole is very good at choosing the funnier option when gameplay might be ambiguous. Yeah. We're really just playing everything. Okay. So I want to go Heart Clear, get a Heart Clear in there. Draw some cards, life experience. We get to replay Firelight Cast. That'll play Heart Clear, Heart Clear. Firelight Cast will replay Clash. Clash will come with 2 Heart Clears. Heart Clear, Heart Clear. Yep. And then life experience, replay the Firelight. Firelight, Heart Clear, Heart Clear, Heart Clear. Firelight, Clash. Heart Clear, Heart Clear. Making sense? Does this all follow? Do y'all understand? We go ahead and replay the Flame from Omela. That it hits for 18, and then it comes with Heart Clear, Heart Clear, Heart Clear. And then, if there is an enemy at 5 HP or less... yoink. Good. Perfect. Add 3 Eternal Flame Lights to your hand. So 3 of my card slots in my hand get taken up by deal 4 damage to your opponent at end of turn. I also can just pick up another Heart Clear, which clearly is one of the payoff cards for this deck. It's like the best strike possible. Solid removes the card and sets it on a specific turn where we draw it. So this isn't a card that gets added to the deck. It gets added to turn 3, and we draw it on turn 3 always. And then it deals 26 to anybody who has been burned. I feel like this is the card that makes our deck. I like the Eternal Flame Lights. Oh, what do you got here? Tear of the Dragon replaces the Flower of the Dragon. Every time you attack, burn 1 target. Enemies start with a Spark Cinder instead of a Spark Normal. That's every time you attack. So this turns all your attacks into burn? The alternate is just grabbing, like, Slaver's Collar, which is pretty good. We want that. We've come away wanting energy in boss fights. Certainly. I don't know. Philostone is also fine too, yeah. What are they gonna do? Not get killed by Storm? That's true. It's been a while since I picked a Philostone. Let's go. Alright, remember we still have Black Star? So, 1, 2, 3? Yeah. Alright. 3 again. We'll take this route that gives us this shop here with another 300 bucks. Alright, trace, 100 days, trace, recall. Let's go chase for happiness. We got the hero epic, good. Life experience, draw some cards, get a chase light, life experience, draw some more cards, get the heart clear going, and get the other heart clear going. Okay. 2 heart clears in the pocket. We also have the 100 days. Okay, we're going to chase, draw 3. That gets us flame, we can spend the flame. Clash at you? Disintegrate, targeting you. I don't have a recall in hand. You'll die if you're at 10. It's hilarious I don't have a card that actually recalls because we drew all of our 23. I don't think I can deal 23 damage to you. Okay. And okay. Gain 1, gain a spark. Let's see. Got a burn, take the. Nah, we'll pass on these. Alright, shop. What do we got?
You want it?
Every non-combat, the first 3 damage that you get will be decreased to 1? Wait. I'm sorry, is that 3 buffers? Is that like 3 instances of buffer? Non-attack damage. Oh. So like burns and that doesn't seem useful.
Bombs?
Like, unless we get, like, hyper-poisoned. I think I'm gonna take... Yeah, we're on Heartbeat 1. I'm just gonna take Horncleat and remove another
Yours, my friend.
card.
Rope?
Alright, we'll build back up. Okay. So 14 block, 22 block, buffer spent. Hero Epic. Mill 3. Play everything last round. So we have 40 block. Yeah, that relic costing the middle tier is an interesting choice there, because it only applies to... What? Yeah? Uh-huh. This is cute. Costs one more and double damage. Sure, why not? We start with a pretty good chunk of block. That makes our turn one a little more awkward. But it's mostly set up anyway, so... Okay, there's Hero Epic. Yeah, we just gotta get to... It's like calipers, that power. That power's like sorta calipers, you know? Anyway, recall Hero Epic. And then I get to choose which turn I get to play. This one, please. Lunchtime, boys! And we'll put one more heart clear in there. Yeah, I like our fake calipers power. Wonder if we could copy the fake calipers power. I still have a number of cards I want to remove from the deck that just kind of don't do anything, but we have to have some of those in the deck. Alright. I think think we have enough of these? Do I need a 4th copy of Heart Clear? Heart Clear is where all of our damage comes from, it's true. I have to lose Candle Knight because Firelight Cast is one of our best cards. We'll get a Candle Knight back. I want 1 copy of that at least, but... Okay, deal 40 damage is our bit there. So that'll go off. Put that in memory. +2/+2. Love to have it. So we full block, and then we take 1 and gain 1,000,000 block, so we're gonna be able to heal. Hero Epic for the next turn. Actually, I really like these draws. I think then I just pass. I think I don't play the card draw spells. Because we're in a turn that's not great, and I can have Hero Epic copy any turn, not the turn it was played in, so... let's go Heart Clear, Life Experience, Hero Epic. And that's gonna come with 100 million attacks. Three, 4, block. 1, 2, 3, 4, block. 1, 2, 3, 4, block. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well. Together with you, gain 6 block, gain 5 more block for each same named card in memory. I'm good. Part of the deck needs to have enough, like, card draw to be able to function, and I don't want to... Give me the money. That is a fun card, though, because it, like, self-scales, and it also scales with extra copies of itself. That has some good, like, some good gameplay. You're dead. You chose the wrong fight. This was not where you needed to be. Like, good luck. Recall to Disintegrate, and then Heart Clear, Heart Clear. There's Hero Epic. And then that picks up a flame. Bonk, 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 bonk. Regret. Regret. Clash? I don't want to draw right now. Because we want to storm off. Oh, I drew one. Ooh. Well, we still have a hard experience. Okay, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. We also have all the block again. So I go, you... Life. Hero Epic. And then we're gonna play Flame. No, we're gonna discard these, and we're gonna play from round 7, from round 3. Could we beat the Transient? I think it depends on the, like, how our storm turn functions. Okay. These cards aren't being played, they're being like, interesting. We weren't getting slow 15 or whatever, right? Like, so that was just us dealing 500 damage. Sweet, I did want one copy of Candlelight back. We're gonna take one of those. Scales and a Maw Bank. Maw Bank is worth like 60-ish gold. Maybe, I don't know. Okay. Trace, trace. Draw some cards. Alright. Who are we fighting, by the way? Oh, Awaken one? Pfft. Yeah, okay. Alright, we heal up. We get our damage, we get our extra block. And then next turn should be our Storm turn, where we go ahead and play out our Hero Epic and then replay a bunch of cards. I suppose we have to have the Hero Epic to play. Or we don't need to, actually. Yeah, maybe our Storm deck is doing just fine. Burn status, heal 2 resistance, otherwise burn 1. I don't need more regrets. Alright, we get to find out. Okay. Alright. Okay, we get 2 strength, 2 decks. Alright, how good is our Storm? So, we want Chaser Hopeness. There's Epic. So, Epic is set for next turn. That means we need to get Heart Clears in for next turn. How many life experiences are still in the deck? 2 and a hopeness. We're fine. It's gonna be fine. Okay. Pass here. Okay. Flame. And then life experience, recall hero epic. That's gonna get every heart clear that's in there. We're gonna discard these, keep the clash. Heart clear, regret, firelight, regret. We get 2 more epics. Alright. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. How many tendrils do we have is the question. $600. Okay. Regret. Spark. Spend a spark. Life experience. Replay Firelight casts, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4 again. Replay Firelight casts, and then we go use all the ones that are still standing. We get to put some new ones in there. So, heart clear. Regret. Life experience. Replay you. Block. New Firelight. Replay the Disintegrate. Ooh, we need to get more heart clears in the... Okay, so... That was 500, 440 on our storm turn. How well can we keep going? New heart clear. Chase to draw some new cards. New heart clear. Chase to draw some new cards. New heart clear. Firelight? Replay Firelight? Replay Firelight? Uh-huh. Ponder. Dark Ritual. Preordain. Okay. 255? Can we do it? Oh, this is so close. I don't have anything in hand. We have no recursion. No! We're completely out of recursion. Womp. We need to remove the rest of those cards from the damn deck. Detonate a Soul Spark. I feel pretty good. Ooh. Memory, when other cards are recalled, record that's called. You know what? Sure. That's a freebie that just kind of comes with. We'll take the fight here instead. Alright. Let's check first. Lullaby. Ah, that one's hard. Enderwalker, yeah, that everyone's favorite expansion. What? Oh! Okay. Sure. There's Hero Epic. Oh my god, it's a loop! Oh no. Enderwalker is a loop. When another card's recalled, recall this card. When that card's recalled, recall Heart Clear. Heart Clear recalls Enderwalker. But they all get -2 on every play until they hit 0, remember? It is not a clean infinite. It's just a finite. This class is like, just got a lot of wild nonsense going on, but it's pretty great. The stuff this is doing is just outrageous, and like, trying to figure out exactly how it all works is a little, much. I think it's going off the base damage of the card, not with modifiers, so I think it'll hit 0. I think. Well. Ruins. Gain an energy wish too. Okay. Interesting take on what's traditionally very hard archetype to balance. A healer purely heals you being down. Yeah, this is like really difficult. Like this is a really high, like, curve, but I think it's doing some interesting things on the curve. I like the eulogies. I think those are really cute, cool. Alright. We're getting full of trash. Alright, time for the loop. Near infinite combo of attacking blocked in the same turn by remembering the attacks and blocks she already used. I mean, that sounds right. I agree with that assessment of what this character is doing. Memory of flame, flame, dear flame. Alright. Regret, Forge, no. Alright, let's take our last fight. Yeah, okay, we hadn't had one of these in a while, so... Wow, this is a nothing hand. It's still got strike defense. Get out of here with that nonsense. I like the rice. It's like calipers, but like... a little more balanced calipers? I don't know if that's the word I'd look for it, but you know what I mean. Would calipers be better if it had... So the thing with calipers is that once you get to like 100 block, it's infinite. But the thing with this is that 100 block would go down to 25. And then you would have to build up again. So it keeps you rolling, but it doesn't give you infinite. It just keeps you at like having block. Recall round 2. Womp 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 womp. Yeah, it's also like you're fine. You can spend the block and you get it back. So like we're gonna have 54 block and we get 13 no matter what. It locks it in at the end of the turn. That's the top. I'm sorry. Treasure Cruise? Is that you? Yeah, because Calipers eats 15 after you block. So if you block for 20, you eat nothing. This is really powerful just for continuing to keep us blocking. Nah. Alright. Let's go ahead and upgrade some heart clears. They're worth a lot of damage upgraded. Yeah, we've got $700 for the last shop. Alright, so we go block, block, gain 10 block, deal 40 damage for our strength stuff, okay. Our turn 1 here is kind of bad. I'm going to spend this. Alright. Got the heart clears in, and that got us the +2/+2. And we're cool. There's the Heroic Epic. Those are great cards to have. Anyway, here's a million things going off. We're gonna draw our deck. Bonk, 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 bonk. Calipers would be good because it would stack with what we're doing, by the way. To answer the bigger question. Alright. Like, imagine, like, calipers with, we keep this block and then get the extra block. Alright. Hero Epic. Give me turn 1, please. We're gonna... So this is gonna overflow this is gonna... I wonder if this will, like, crash it. Like, sometimes targeting gets weird when there's no opponent. Because I think this is gonna kill. Will we just stop? Or it's just timed right. Alright. By the way, we're at 2 of them now, so we get 56 block because we have 2 of the rices now. Because of the turn that we took. And then again, we can just have a hand of cards that don't do anything. Nice. There's still enough cards in this deck where we can draw dead. Like, there's like something like 8 bricks. Strike, defend, some of the blaze cards, basically. Everything that's a basic card still. Like, heart clears are bricks, air quotes, but they do something because they'll set up 1,000,000 damage for the future. This is about the same as calipers, 43 to 30 block. And that's the fight. Alright, you know what that means, everybody. After the storm count of 20 is finished, it is time to place your bets. What the hell is the score on this one? Ascension 0. Let's get in place. Like, where does this one land? What does this one do? How you know? We clearly are doing like nonsense, but like, what sort of nonsense does that read as at the end of the day? Not a clue. 9-8. Okay, all right. See where folks have kind of landed around. Makes sense. Well, if that's the case, you infuse the ember of the living into the wand. 1134. I think that's Hydrate at 1111. Wow. That, I'm not gonna lie, that's way higher than I thought. Congrats, Hydrate, on 1111. You've got the victory on the week. Congratulations. Glad to see it. We did Elite Hunt. So yeah, 1134. Let's go ahead and move on. Malman, thank you for gifting Hydrate a sub. Appreciate it. Congrats, Hydrate. I thought about doing the Hollow Knight, the older Hollow Knight one this week. But I have too many new ones. I don't want to, like... I want to keep going, you know? Anyway, this is going to be an upgrade to Heart Clear again. There's not a Hornet one. There are two different Hollow Knight ones and one, like, character mods. Like, I say Hollow Knight, but it's not the Hollow Knight. It's the you know, ghost vessel buddy, your player character. And then there's a Act one that goes with them too. So a number. All right, $750, 750 trucks. What do we got?
Bombs?
Upgrade all epics. Yeah, we played Bug Knight and we played Vessel. Vessel was a couple weeks back. I'm probably gonna buy this Master Strategy, not gonna lie. Another Trace? I don't know if I want that many on an opening. We're removing this block. That's happening regardless.
You want it?
Do I want to start with Hero Epic? Or do I want to start with a Draw 3? Like, start with a Chase for Hopeness. You know? I'm also probably going to buy Finesse and Master.
It's yours, my friend. Yours, my friend. Yours, my friend. Yours, my friend.
Let's make this Chase in our opener.
Lamp oil.
Because of our, like, these, we kind of want to have something like that. I think we're good.
You want it?
Okay. It's funny that artifacts just don't do anything to us. Okay. Get our Chase. Hero Epic on one. Perfect. Life Experience. Get that out here. Finesse. Clash on... Dublin as... Yeah. Okay, then we finally get to set the Heart Clears in, which is something we were missing. Deck has 2 life experiences, 2 heart... Okay. Let's call it good. Interesting. Get that Disintegrate. And then we get the... Oh, this is just infinite combos. Or finite combos. You know? I love the finite combo. It's really funny. Block, block, attack, block, block, attack, block, block, attack, block, block. Alright, this ends here. Hey, pen nib and a bag. Yo, bag of prep. Okay. I'm actually going to get another Candleknight in the deck. Specifically because Candleknight gives us Heartknot, and Heartknot is, well, I think this has an intended use. Let me just put it that way. You know, there might be a specific fight where we're supposed to be using that. Alright, I'm gonna... Alright, 3 strength, 3 dex. And walk. And then I want to get a firelight in there. So this is going to break our buffer, but that's okay. There's no point in spending this potion here. It's just getting a couple attacks. So let's get our Dirando. This is going to burn the buffer, but it's going to, like, get us extra block. Okay. Regret. 61 incoming. Well. Let's go ahead and copy the Firelight cast. And then, here comes the combo turn. These aren't being played. Like, we're not taking the heartbeats. You know, we saw that with the slow, but it's much more apparent here, you know? Put a heart clear in. I guess it is called the heart clear, right? Like, I mean, Candle a Night. I'm gonna use this to try to burn through some of these, because I want to burn through them where we can. Worth playing these, because more block is more block. I'm gonna go ahead and drink this to get these two in rotation. That's the idea. There's Hero Epic finally. Alright. Well. So Hero Epic next turn is going to be the big move. We can't kill because we're not at low enough. Oh my god, we lost almost all our block there. Huh. Well. Oh god, we didn't break 300 that turn. Oh. Yeah, alright. Heart clear, candle. Anyway, here comes all the heart clears that are ready to go. 4, 5, 6. How many of those are in memory? What the hell? What's our buffer look like? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 of them in memory. Alright. Yeah, so now we have 4 heart knots, so every time we recall, we gain 4 block. Anyway. Let's go ahead and recall and finish the fight with the heart. Clear the heart with 7 heart clears. 8 heart clears. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Heart status cleared. This is one of the most... This might be the most Storm we've ever played. Maybe... no. Top 3. I can think of a couple other mods that were more infinite Storm. This is the most finite Storm I think we've ever played. There's a number of things that make sure this can't go infinite, but it doesn't need to, you know? Oh! We got arts. We got the dragons. Heartbreaker, Beyond Perfect, Champion. Yeah. This is where it's like 90 from these elites, all the perfects in the world for the champion here. We were just running through them. These 6 were, I think, all perfects. There's the point where, like, we just were unstoppable. Alright, let's take our last look at Reed. Ember, we saw... So we saw all the other plans, too. We ended up doing... Because our plan was based on some powerful rares, Heart Clear and the, Hero Epic, to, like, reset. But there are... Like, the Burn plan is something we didn't really touch with. There's a number of pieces to that. There's also... Yeah, there's a lot going on in this one. The Chase Light stuff, that's like a status burn. The Epics. We were playing with the Epics, and that was fun. Those are an interesting, like, little quest. Kind of like that one Gensokyo fight where you get a little mini quest. And, like, if you don't do it, a bad thing happens. Looks like we still have some unknowns, so there's some stuff for us to still... Our form we never ran into, the Pyro form. Write the history. Deathfire. Face the past. Heart Knot. Okay. So, more to explore in this. More we didn't know. But... yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it. Thank you all for joining. Hope you had fun with this one. Again, we have a lot of these Arknights ones, and this was a high learning curve, but the payoff was also very high too. Just really complex to learn with like trying to figure out what recall did was like a whole thing. But yeah, thank you all for joining. If you want to catch more, you can always follow. See when I go live. Yeah, glad to have you here. You got the cool skulls and slimes if you subscribe. But yeah, if you're just here, you know, that's great. Glad to have you. No stream plans on the weekend, though if you're following on the YouTube channel, you'll see I'm putting up Silksong videos, basically. So if you want to watch that, those are just going up as I'm playing through Silksong on my own. Welcome back, Let's Play 2025. Yeah, so that's gonna be it. Thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.